As is well known by this point, let's see if I can find my stand. As is well known by this point, by anybody who watches this channel, the probably 5 or 6 of you, I am not a fan of hand sewing. It is not a process I enjoy, though I can do it. But when forced into it, I am capable. This pair of pants that we're previously working on with the serger and trying with the machine I got over there for zigzag, which needs a tune-up, so it can't be used. Got to do this by hand. I'm halfway done. Here's the before on this side. Let's see all the wear in there from, well, being worn, literally. The lady who has these pants they're her favorite riding pants, so she wants them fixed. Here's the after. Doing it by hand. There's one tiny little hole there I haven't closed. I don't know if you can see the blue through it there. Yeah. But the other 5 are stitched up, sutured back and forth, so they lay flat. The patch is stitched in along, for there so you can see it is stitched in along this seam, and then along here. I don't know how well you can see that stitch row. Back all the way down to the crotch. I'll show you the inside of this. Here's where the hand sewing is, you can see it. And the difference between hand sewing and machine sewing, to me, is time and result. The results for me are functional. It does the job. It is, in fact, sewn in place and is not going anywhere. And it lays flat and should be comfortable against the skin. But hand stitching is just ugly. I don't like it. You can see the machine row here. It's nice and neat and tight and even from the serger. On the edges of the patch where I did the machine, serged it together. That's great. But the hand stitching, holding it down, I kept it as even as I could. I'm not impressed with it. It does the job. As for the second portion of the difference between hand sewing and using the machine on this would have taken about 15 minutes. To do half of this entire side would have taken 15 minutes. And then just the hand suturing on the outside. If I had the machine with the zigzag, that's what it would take. And it would look a lot cleaner and look a lot neater, but it'd be 15 minutes work. As it stands, this, by hand, is 5 hours. I'm old. I can't do fine detail work by hand like that for a long period of time without taking a break. So instead of 15 minutes, get side done, hand stitch the sutures, and then 15 minutes and do the same thing on this side. No. That was a whole day, and this will be the whole day today. So I'll show you when it's done, but as it stands, I really don't enjoy hand sewing. Okay, talk to you next time. All right, so here's some shots of that pair of jodhpurs now that they're finished. There's that one big suture on the one side. There's the ones on the other side here. They're not pretty, but they sit flat. They're finished. They're going to hold together, and this pair of pants is going to last a lot longer. You can see stitch row along the seam there, or it goes off the seam up the side. It's visible, but it still has its stretch. It's not impeding the movement of the fabric, which is why I used a blanket stitch on the inside instead of a straight stitch. And on the inside, what's it look like? Can't see anything from the front, but on the inside, that big blue butterfly we got, again, I don't like hand stitching. It's not pretty. Oh, excuse me. It takes a bit of work. A lot more work. But we got our big blue butterfly made of spandex. Double layered. So that'll hopefully make pants last even longer. Anyway, there we go. That goes with the jacket that just needed a new head on the zipper. And when that gets picked up, I get paid. Talk to you next time.